who will with these not the truth, and of course, peace and blessings and salutation to Akamai that is pushing his truth, though the focus earth, still to the best ability, scattered the focus earth, with that one say Shalom.
Shalom.
Okay, man, we got this article, man, and before I say anything, but let me get straight to the title. It says stimulus checks update. When you get 2,500 will be sent to eligible Americans before the end of the year. So let me read it. It says a group of Americans are all or eligible taxpayers will receive an amount up to 2,500 grand in income rebates before the end of the year. And it says millions of Americans across the country are waiting and looking for another source of extra money that will help them combat the rising inflation rate this holiday season. Americans are about to receive an amount of 2,500 grand in income taxes. So you telling me that you're gonna do it by the end of the year, knowing that these holidays are coming up, which gives you the incentivized for you to spend money. And like I said, America's already struggling. So actually, 2,500. That's really nothing. It may help you maybe pay like once a month's rent. You know what I'm saying? Maybe for certain people, because like I said, certain people lives in different ways, man. Somebody that pays huge bills or something like that, or get some tax bracket, that ain't shit, man. It may help your low levels, but like I said, a certain extent. But at the end of the day, it's really not going to do anything. All it's going to do is increase inflation, man. Like I said, rent is already going up, and it's only going to continue to grow, to grow, man, to the point where this economy is going to clash, man.
Right.
Man, but 2,000 of people, you think that's the $2,000, 2,500 is going to do something when it's not going to actually do nothing, man.
Right.
But this is what people hope for. Like I said, right? They waiting for Egypt to come safer, man. And the scriptures told you, man, stop relying on these loan paying things, man. Meanwhile, America is already wasting billions of dollars to Ukraine, and Israel. They're not giving them $2,500. They're giving billions of dollars. Come on, bring it up.
This is Ecclesiastes 7:7. It says, "Surely oppression maketh a wise man mad, and a gift destroyeth the heart." So we all going through it, we all suffering. So 2,500 is going. Of course, you can we're gonna take a 2,500. Of course, that's gonna because we going through it. That's gonna make that next month a little easier. But a gift destroyed the heart. Too many of our people are relying on E and his government and his assistance, and they're not preparing for what's to come. Because think about it. When last time when DJ Trump was giving out that unemployment and people was getting $600 straight cash a week at the lowest, and people won't putting $100, $200 to the side. They ripping through that $600 a week because, tell you the truth, a lot of our people don't get $600 a week just when they punching the clock. So that was a blessing to them real quick, but actually it was a curse. That gift gonna destroy them. They're not gonna destroy their mind. They not consider that, let me put something to the back burner. And they ran through it, and now they back at square one. That's why they quick to jump for that 2,500 that's going to come.
I remember Trump.
Hey, not even going back, it's going to take, what did I say, one step back and one step forward, two steps back, and then that's what I'm going to take.
I remember Trump saying that he was going to give out them stimuluses, but then he was going to take them back. You know what I'm saying? But the taking back of what's really going to happen, hey, man, the system going to be destroyed.
That's right.
And all y'all that don't put your trust in Esau, hey, man, you're going to get his destruction.
And like I said, I find it fun. Like I said, they're doing this at the end of the year. I said, so majority of Babylons, like I said, they're going to push you right back into the system. Like I said, hey, the scripture says what? Wisdom is defense, and money is defense. If you was wise, you would save that money.
If you was wise, you would see what their plans is. That's at this part of the year, people are willing to go in debt. They're willing to be broke, just to make sure that their kids and so forth and their wives had this and had that. But if you paying attention to prophecy, we already expected 2024 to be some shit. So this may be that introduction into that. You know what I'm saying?
Let me back you up on that real quick. It's Proverbs, you can go into it. It's Proverbs 14 and 15. It says, the simple believeth every word, but a prudent man looketh well to his going.
Exactly. We see prophecy for what it is. And that's the end of this place, so that the salvation of the nation of Israel through our Savior, Yahushua, can come and redeem the elect, so we can start off having these heathens and these wicked nations in as part of our inheritance, man. But in order for that to happen, this system and all this nonsense must come to an end. And this is another tool that these wicked Edomites is using. You know what I'm saying?
It's the same thing they've always done, like
Con.
bread and circuses in the time of Rome, and not to mention they doing all this stuff, inflating the economy, the market, you know, and all this stuff. You got elections coming up next year.
Yeah.
You know, they do all this stuff. It's part of their craftiness to keep you asleep.
Con.
You know, as the brother brought up, that gift that destroys the heart. That gift is also giving you the illusion of free will and choice. You know, and the money that they give you. You know,
Right.
hey, this place is full of witchcraft. You know, and it catches people off if you ain't got spiritual
The
understanding.
spiritual eye.
That's it.
Yeah, it gives
you're
you a
not-
false sense of
That's it.
comfort too.
That's it. That's it.
You know, that makes you, everything gonna be all right. We gonna be all right. Everything gonna go back to how it used to be.
Nah.
It ain't, that's over with.
Right.
You know.
Isaiah 31:1 says, "Woe to them that go down to Egypt for help
Mm-hmm.
and stay on horses and trust in chariots, because they are many, and in horsemen, because they are very strong, but they look not unto the Holy One of Israel, neither seek Yahweh."
And that's sad. That's our people though. Them people that grew up, them Section 8 babies. You know what I mean? People that grew up, they don't know nothing but government assistance. You know, they're gonna be the ones that's doomed.
Yeah.
Because you know, there's a lot of people that. You know, I ain't worried about nothing. I get my check
I
on
get
the
my check,
first.
yeah.
You know what I mean? I only pay $35 a month for
Right,
rent.
right, right.
You know what I'm saying? I get $850
Right.
in food stamps. I get WIC. You know what I mean? I get what's the other one? TANF.
TANF.
You know what I'm saying? I
Yep.
get all that shit on straight,
Yep.
and they walk around with a proud, boastful spirit because they don't know how to feel when their stomach is actually touching their back. You
Right.
know? It's gonna be rough out there. for them,
They
you know?
mind is still within the sown places. You know what I'm saying?
That's it. That's it.
But,
that's it. The scripture tell you the
yeah.
sown place is going to appear unsown. So
Exactly.
They going
That $35 gonna be hard to get. You know what I'm saying? $35 ain't shit, right?
Yeah, you ain't gonna even come up with that. You
Yeah.
ain't gonna be able to come up with that because when they crash this economy based on all this money they putting out in aid, like the brother said, you know, to Israel, you know, to Ukraine. Once they crash that economy, the first people that's gonna feel that effect is the people that's getting all this government assistance. You know, so
That's the first thing they cutting out.
That's it. That's it. So it's
Yup.
gonna be to your demise. You know, thinking that this new rebate is gonna be to your benefit. Like Doc said, man, we'll take it. You know, fuck it. You know, hey, but we ain't looking for it. We ain't dependent on it.
We're not
Like these
going
people
down
are.
to
The
Egypt.
Scripture say, use the world, don't
Not
abuse
abuse
it.
it.
That's
Yeah.
all. We gonna use it, but that ain't. We know that ain't where our power is.
right.
We ain't bowed down to Baal. Cause look, you go into that word Baal, all it means is Lord. What Lord of this world? We ain't bound down. We know who we serve. We serve a very powerful power. You know what I mean? And that's who we leaning on. We leaning on to Proverbs 3:5. We lean on to the Lord. You know.
Yeah.
You know, and as simple as that, man.
That's right.
And you can give us
Call
whatever.
it upon the name of Yahweh Hashem
That's
Yahweh
right.
Shai.
That's right.
Not by all.
Right.
That's
You know what I
right.
mean?
Right. And we, Lord willing, we have that number who that the Lord reserved not to bend the knee to this place. You know, because it's gonna be trying even for us. You know, in the time of trouble. But Lord willing, we have that number where we don't shake it. We're not bent. You know, by the troubles that's gonna fall upon us.
Bend but don't break.
That's it. That's it.
Like the brother mothers I like to bring out all the time. Just man falleth 7 times, but what?
Back up.
Get back up.
Right.
What Rocky say? It's not how hard you can get hit, but how hard you can take a hit. You know, pressure bust pipes or make diamonds. You know what I mean? I'm just throwing all these different sayings out here. You know, and the Lord said He's going to try us like gold is tried in the furnace. So hopefully we come out clean and pretty at the end. You know, you know what I'm saying?
You see, Ecclesiastes, also known as Sirach, chapter 2, starting at verse 1, it says, "My son, if thou come to serve Yahweh, prepare thy soul for temptation." And that's exactly what we're doing. As the men of the Lord, you know, we putting on that righteous armor. And as of right now, before we even get to that line of fire per se, where we're in Jacob's trouble, hey, we getting the dents and the dinks and the rust off of our armor now. You know what I'm saying? We putting on righteousness to the best of our ability now. So when that day come, hey, all praise, honor, glory is gonna be to our power and our Savior, Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shai.
Right.
Yeah, these yeah, you about to say
No,
something?
no, 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 no.
These people that are relying and happy about this kind of stuff that come about, it's gonna be the same people that take the mark. You know, these people that depend on these checks, the government assistance, so on and so forth. These gonna be the same people that that fold, break, and all the analogies that the brother said. They gonna fall in that test.
Exactly.
They're not gonna pass.
Going into what we was bringing out earlier, the Ezekiel 9 and 4. You know what I'm saying? The mark we looking for is that mark of exemption. You know what I'm saying?
Wow.
So we not our willing, we stay in that right spirit that we reject this place to the death. You know what I'm saying? Because our stimulus, our TANF, you know what I'm saying, gonna come through salvation, man. You know what I'm saying? That's what we want.
Yeah. Cause like I said, this money thing is not even real, man. Like I said, it's all digital now. Like I said, prints money and all that stuff.
The water for saying that,
Go ahead.
Not to cut you off, brother. We know about the bricks. You know what I'm saying? That bricks dollar, man.
This whole thing about to change too. So you're right. You know? Hey, once that bricks hit, and on top of them passing out all this free money, is just devaluing the rate of the dollar.
They say $1 American dollar is what it
like 50
plus dollars a brick, like 50 bricks dollar.
Yeah. So this is gonna throw off the trading market.
It's gonna throw America directly in a position where it's supposed to be in Isaiah 47.
That's it. Hey,
Virgin daughter of Babylon. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm. That's when all her enemies are gonna turn against her too.
Exactly.
Because everybody does all their trade based on major trade like oil, so on and so forth through the dollar. But once the dollar's weak,
what you was bringing out earlier,
it's gonna switch things up. And this is all the things that are happening, and the skirts are gonna be lifted of Babylon the Great.
Yeah, man, like I said, man, it's some scary times, man. Like I said, people are struggling paycheck to paycheck. So ultimately, like I said, hey, even certain states, that ain't shit, man. Like in New York, come on, man. That ain't nothing, man.
Right.
But like I said,
they rent is fucking damn near
skyrocket, man. That's crazy.
25.
No, more than that. It's more than that.
You know where you at?
Yeah.
And that's crazy. You know what I mean? Because I always ask myself, it's like, how do those people in New York live like that? I thought about those minimum wage people. You know what I mean? If you want to talk about 6 figures, over there, 6 figures ain't shit.
They struggle.
Like I said, government assistance. Like I said, most of all of them live on government assistance, man. Because I heard that it's much easier down here compared to in certain other states, man. But like you said, once they cut off the government assistance, man, it's gonna be bad out there, man. Especially in these inner cities, man.
So, what? You got it, bro.
Yeah. Let me read this last paragraph, and then any brother precept. If not, we just ended on that because that's pretty much it. It says, in a published article in Washington Examiner, the income tax rebates will be sent to eligible residents and taxpayers in Montana. The distribution began in July and will end in December of this year. However, states sets criteria eligibility for income rebates. And so, man, that's pretty much it, man. So, like I said, once they send out these checks, like I said, they do whatever they want, like I said, man, like I said, inflation gonna be getting higher, man. Like we see it, man. Like, so you go to the grocery store now. Remember, this Edomite, he was comparing it to a decade ago to compare this now. Like I said, you get you a few things. That's like over $80. That's madness. Let's say even like eating out, man. Like I said, we live in some bad times, man. Like I said, prostitution, all that stuff is gonna be on the high, man. Like I say, you working minimum wage. I mean, like I said, man, it's gonna be better, especially single mothers, man. What's the scripture in Isaiah? Cry, you remember daddy, ease. Like I said, all that independent stuff, man, it's gonna be out the window, man.
You gonna see who you gonna be calling upon then, man. Same thing for the men. You know what I'm saying? Because if like we were speaking on earlier, the only thing these men know how to do is dress. They don't know nothing about going into the cupboards and picking them dry beans out the cabinet at your people's house. You know what I'm saying? They don't know what a dry bean is, man. So they gonna suffer during that day. They don't know how to.
These people don't even know how to open up a can.
Yeah, they don't know how to put something in the food processor and crush it up, make a flour out of it, and different things like that, man. So they destroyed, man. But as far as the elect, Psalms 37:25 says, "I have been young and now I am old, yet have I not seen the righteous forsaken, nor his seed begging bread." You know what I'm saying? We know that our willing